So does having a large social media following help? Yeah, of course it does. The more people who are listening to you already, of course, is going to make it easier to grow a business. Do you need it, though? Do you absolutely need it, particularly to get started as an online trainer? Absolutely not. In fact, most of the time, when people are really focused on growing their social media following, they're not focused on actually building a good product or service. What they're doing is completely backwards. You see, when you have a really good product or service, a social media following starts to build. And this is what you see with the best companies out there. They're not putting all of their time in content. They're putting all of their time in product. And then the content supports the product. Additionally, I know people who have 100,000 plus followers on social media who are waiting tables on weekends to make ends meet. I know people who have 500 friends on Facebook and no other social media that are making $50,000 a month plus with their online fitness business. So, does a big social media following help? Yeah, it's gonna make it easier. No way around that. You don't need it though, because you see, most of the work that you do is actually gonna be behind the scenes. Most of the stuff you see on social media is kind of smoke and mirrors. If I'm completely honest, most of the stuff I do on social media is procrastinating from doing my actual work. My entire business, 250,000 plus sales, 10, 11 years in business, more than that, I don't even know how many sales. 30 plus staff members, right? My entire business is built on product, is built on people talking about our product because our product and our services are so good. It's reputation, it's relationships within our industry. It's all behind the scenes. If you were to just look at our website and copy our website and copy our social media accounts, you would not have a very good business. It's just the reality. You don't see most of the stuff that goes on that's really, really important. So let me talk to you about the stuff that is important. So the first thing is, with your social media accounts, even if they're small accounts, even if you're just starting an account, at the base, make your account appealing. What does this mean? You should probably have a face as your profile picture and not your logo. Maybe if you have a brand account, you could use the logo, but people don't really interact with brand accounts. Brand accounts are much harder to sell for. So if you want to build a big business with multiple products and multiple people working for it, maybe you want to build a brand, but that's going to take a lot longer to get started. If you want to be a great online trainer and potentially have other trainers working for you and stuff like that, you actually want to build it around a personal brand, in which case you should have your face. You should have some sort of a headline about who you target, about what you do, about why they should care in your status. This is across all social media accounts. And then just a call to action, right? A call to action on almost every social media. You have a link, call to action to get in touch with you some way, right? Book a call, fill out an application, something like that. That's literally it. I mean, make your account appealing so that when people see it, they can see there's a smiling, happy person behind it. They know whether it's right for them or not, and they know what to do next. It's kind of it. 1, 2, 3. And then you want to engage in communities with your ideal people. So, I gave you this example of, one of the guys in our community who's got, I don't even know what he's at now, 50, maybe even 75,000 a month, consistently in revenue that he's doing, most of it profit because he has no expenses. He doesn't advertise. And he has like 500 Facebook friends. Well, you would never know it if you actually look at his account. But the reality of it is like 200, 300, 400 people is a lot of people. Like picture that. Picture you standing on a stage and you were to give a talk and there were to be 250 people in the audience. If you're scared of public speaking, you would be petrified because that's so many people. Well, if you can build your social media account with 250 of your ideal leads, of your ideal companies that you want to work with, it's unbelievably valuable. I'll give you an example. Abigail, who's our customer support lead, has a side hustle where she does a little bit of branding work on the side for eco brands. And she's done an unbelievable job. And she's crushing it. It's been like a month and a half, 2 months. She has 292 Instagram followers. It's a brand new account that she set up from scratch. She set up her account the right way. And all that she does is her marketing time is, create like one post on Canva or something like that takes her 2 minutes. And then she'll research eco brands, small eco brands that may become her customers one day. And she'll go to their pages on Instagram. and she'll interact with them, and she'll follow them, and she'll interact and engage with them thoughtfully. She'll write real responses to their message. And what do you think happens? These brands then follow her back. Well, then they see what she's doing, and then they reach out to her about her business because they like her, because she's like the one person who's interacting thoughtfully and engaging thoughtfully on her stuff. Like, that's actually how you do social media. It has nothing to do with a lot of people listening to you just blast stuff up into the ether. What actually matters is that you're engaging with the right people, even in small amounts. In fact, probably in small amounts, in a very thoughtful way, purposefully, every single day, and you kind of set your account and make your baseline account appealing. That's it. Most of social media is smoke and mirrors. Just is. And you can build a really good business without a big following. Believe me, it does make a big difference.